Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you're okay. I hope that you have had fun. I hope that that you have been copying all the questions that you were supposed to copy and doing a lot of fun things. I hope that you are okay at home. Take care of yourself. Don't go places. Copy your questions. Remember, with a pen, the question and the answer with a pencil. Okay, so today we are going to continue writing our questions. Yesterday we stayed at page 24, and today we are going to continue in page 25. This is the page that we are to continue today, this one, okay? So as much as this is a continuous guide, we're not gonna write the date today. We're just gonna continue making our questions, okay? So in there we are going to write 8, okay? 8. Because we finished with number 7 and it's supposed to be answered. Every question from the 7 questions from yesterday, they should be answered, okay? Okay. So, let's do it. Question number 8. Okay, so let's read 25 in here. Here, this is the one. Then the black that was before their eyes turned to blue, to green, to red, and then to gold, and suddenly they were standing in lovely bright sunshine in their own garden, near their own house, and everything was back to normal once again. Okay, so because the dog forgave them for what they did, because they promised that they wouldn't kill any animal anymore, nor a dog, not a deer, or not anything, and destroy their guns, then they got a reward. It's like a prize because they behave very well. So we are going to write in question number 8, what happens to the Greeks when the dogs go away? What happens to the Greeks when the dogs go away? What happened to them? So what happens to them is that the magic finger magic disappears and they turn themselves again into human. So we are going to write that answer, but we're going to write them very short. So we are going to write in there, remember, complete sentences. When the dogs are gone, the Greeks turn into humans. Sorry if you can hear my cats. Apparently they're not very behaving today. Something is going on with them. There's a very important word in here, the word turn, that you have to copy very, very clearly in there because this word is going to help you in your exam. Turn means to transform, to become something different. So I'm going to highlight it in there so you can see it. So you can see what word that you are going to use and you don't get confused with them, okay? So this is the question number 8. What happens to the Greeks when the dogs are gone? And the answer would be, when the dogs are gone, the Greeks turn, see? Turn, T-U-R-N, turn into humans. Turn means to be transformed. So that would be your question number 8. Number 9. Sorry, my cat is noisy. Shh. Sorry. Number 9. 9. What does turn? Number 9. What does turn means? Like this. Sorry about this. 9. What does turn means? So remember that we said that torn means to transform, to become, to be something different. So for an example, Goku in Dragon Ball Z, he turns into Saiyajin something because he goes from normal Goku to a different Goku. And I think that Gohan in Dragon Ball G, he turns from a regular boy to a monkey, to a giant monkey. Same thing happens with the Powerpuff Girls. Ta-da, ta-da-da-da. I don't know if it's the same song, but a superhero turns from a normal person to a superhero. So the answer for number 9 is torn means sorry. Torn, give me a second, I'm gonna throw something at her. Torn means to transform or become. Torn means, she wants to go out, I don't know why. Torn means to transform or become with a pencil, don't forget. Okay, number 10. Next page. Okay, so we are going to go to page 26. 26, this page. Okay? Our wings have gone, cried Mr. Greg, and our arms have come back. And we're not tiny anymore, laughed Mrs. Greg. Oh, I am so glad. Philip and William began dancing about with joy. So you can see they're dancing because they're so happy. So for question number 10, we are going to write, what changes on the Gregs? What changes on them? Remember, they were different before. Instead of arms, they used to have wings, and they were very, 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 very tiny. And they didn't have no arms or hands. So we can write as an answer for number 10. What changes on the Gregs? That's number 10. What changes on the Gregs in here? What changes on the Gregs? What changes on the Gregs? So you can write the answer. The Gregs change because now they have arms and no wings. They have arms and no wings to fly, comma, and they are not very small anymore. The Gregs change because they have arms and not wings, comma, and they are not very small anymore. And they are not very small anymore. Come. Look at my cat. She's angry. Okay. So this is my sister's cat. Her name is Lola. She's the one purring around because she doesn't like my house. I like her. She's just a little angry. And she likes to jump into my computer when I'm doing videos and stuff. Go. She's very messy. Okay. So what changes on the Gregs? The Gregs change because they have arms and no wings. And they are not very small anymore. Okay? Question number 11. How does Philip and William celebrate? 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 As you can see in the picture, they are doing something very specific. They are dancing. So we are going to write with a pencil or complete answer. Philip and William celebrate by dancing. Philip and William celebrate by dancing because they are dancing. They're happy. And the rest of page 26 in here. This part. Then, high above their heads, they heard the call of a wild duck. They all looked up and saw the four birds, lovely against the blue sky, flying very close together, heading back to the lake in the woods. It must have been about half an hour later that I myself walked into the Greg's garden. I had come to see how things were going, and I must admit I was expecting the worst. At the gate I stopped and I stared. It was a queer sight. Remember that in this case, queer means strange or weird, because this book it's written by a British person, someone from the United Kingdom. So the way that they speak is a little different than ours. So we are going to write for number 12. So we see that the dogs are leaving, right? And they are very relieved because the dogs are leaving, and then things can be normal again. So what happens to the dogs? Number 12. What happens to the dogs? What happens to the dogs? Well, remember that they were very tall as a human. Can you imagine a dog this big? This big? So they change. So we are going to write in there. What happens to the dogs in number 12? Well, we are going to write in there. They turn, remember turn means transform. They turn into normal dogs again. They turn into normal dogs again and fly away. They turn into normal dogs again and fly away. See, they turn into normal dogs. They're not big as a human anymore. They turn into small dogs. They turn into normal dogs and fly away. Nobody's gonna see them again. Okay? Number 13. What does queer means? What does queer means? That word it's in here. It's in the second part of page 26. Queer in here. So we are going to write, remember, queer is strange. Okay? So we are going to write in there in 13, queer means strange or weird. Queer means strange or weird. Okay, so those are going to be the questions for today, I think. Yeah, those are going to be the questions for today. Tomorrow we're going to continue with our questions. And it's going to be the day. Remember that all these questions have to be sent on Friday so you can get your next classwork, okay? I hope that you're okay. I hope that you are having a lot of fun. I hope that you are always safe at home, and I'm sending you a lot of missing you. I hope that you're okay. Take care with the hurricane. Be safe, and I hope that you enjoy this. Remember that if you didn't get the chance to copy the questions, you can go back to the story or the video again, and you can copy all the questions and all the answers. Remember, questions with a pen, answers with a pencil. Have a good day, guys. Bye.